As we mentioned at the start of the show, the city of Port Arthur really got hit hard with 6 to 10 inches of rain this morning. The drenching downpours proved to be too much for the drainage system. Low-lying parts of town ended up underwater. Now, Port Arthur Mayor Thurman Barty urged citizens to avoid at least a dozen roads today. But even flash flood warnings weren't enough to stop some drivers. I want to bring in 12 News reporter Gloria Walker. She is live in PA at this hour. Gloria, we saw you at 5. It was still raining. What's happening out there now?
Well, Jordan, earlier today, the water came up to around my shin, and it was like that for most of Gulfway Drive. We saw drivers barreling right through the water, which ended up causing problems for them.
Stuck in the middle of the road. Well, I can't even get anywhere.
Flooding, frustrations, a messy morning commute for people on the west side of Port Arthur, drivers like Queena Dale trying to navigate through the city as many streets were flooded and that high water ended up leaving her stranded.
Like a swimming pool. I can get out of here and swim. No cars. They should block this off where no cars can go through the roads. They should have a detour because somebody could have an accident or get killed.
And she says this area is known to flood, and she's fed up. Port Arthur Mayor Thurman Barty says the pumps are working the best they can to drain the water. But this is all a part of living on the Gulf Coast.
Southeast Texas, on the Gulf of Mexico, these are things that we actually agree to if we want to live here. And we just want everyone to know that we are doing all that's humanly possible to be sure that anything devastating does not occur.
The pump system for the city of Port Arthur is run by Drainage District 7, also known as DD7. A DD7 rep told us over the phone the pumps are working as fast as possible, but for the people who live nearby, it's not fast enough.
Drainage system and anything they can do to take care of this, because evidently the water isn't flowing. No, It's not going somewhere. So this is ridiculous.
Now remember, if you plan to keep traveling for this holiday weekend, remember your resources like drivetexas.org. It'll alert you with changing of closures and of changing weather conditions. Live in Port Arthur, Gloria Walker, 12 News.
All right, Gloria, and we understand one stretch of Gulfway Drive is still closed right now because of leftover floodwaters. TxDOT tweeted out this photo this afternoon. A closure expected to last until almost midnight. So we're talking about the north and southbound lanes of Gulfway. They're blocked at the Houston Avenue underpass.